In case you were wondering, here are the top 5 risks brands in the beauty industry are facing today. Firstly, global supply chain pressure. And by that, I mean that most beauty products rely on global ingredients, such as mica. Mica is used in highlighters or glittery products. So, when geopolitical issues arise or tariffs increase, it's the brands that feel this pressure. Next, oversaturation. Now we know that it's easier than ever to get into the industry with things like Shopify or influencer marketing, but attention and shelf space are quite limited. And that is why the number of brands that enter the industry versus the ones that actually stick around are poles apart. Another growing risk is regulatory pressure. So, for example, the number of cosmetic ingredients that the EU has banned versus the number that the US has banned are very, very different. And new rules are increasing the testing compliance and research costs for brands. So, more reformulations not only means increasing costs, but also means limited entry into certain countries. Next, retail power imbalance. From my previous videos, you would know that retailers buy products from brands at least a 50% discount. But in today's world, retail is almost unavoidable if you want to be a successful brand. So the opportunity cost here is margin, and that is why only some brands can actually afford to do so. Next, beauty loyalty just isn't what it used to be before. At least in my case, I grew up noticing that all of my mother's makeup products were from one single brand. And even she doesn't do that anymore. Social media introduces us to new brands every single day. And with rising costs, consumers are more likely to switch to another product or another brand very, very quickly. Beauty brands today are battling all sorts of risks within the industry. So you know that the successful ones are definitely doing something right. So I hope you learned something new and follow for more business insights in beauty.